Welcome back to the Watch Later channel. This will be video number 7 and it's just a continuation of me sharing things that I find interesting online. My goal is to keep things positive and hopefully help some of you watching discover some new things. As always, all the links to these videos will be timestamped and posted below for you to watch things at your own pace. I do not own any of these videos, so if you see a random video jump or audio cut, it's likely because of copyright. Anyway, here are a few random videos that save to watch later. And starting out, for those of you who are into custom home theater systems, sound systems, or even car audio systems, this is a channel you may be interested in. This video is called Jurassic T-Rex Bass, Crazy Home Theater System with two 33-inch subs stomping the house down. And this video was uploaded by Mead916, and Mead916 is actually a channel that I came across probably about 15 years ago. They do these really cool, crazy car audio systems with crazy bass and crazy speaker systems. And it's just really interesting to see. So if you're into that type of stuff, definitely recommend checking them out. But this is the home theater system in his personal home. And this is just really cool and just crazy to see this size sub. I mean, a 33-inch sub is massive. And for scale, I believe so you can get a size of the room. That's a 85-inch TV. So it might look kind of small, but this is a relatively large room. And of course, those are massive subwoofers. But I'm going to go ahead and let him talk a little bit about the Dolby Atmos system that he's showing here, which is actually what this is connected to. These subs are connected to his Dolby Atmos system. And I'll let him talk for a little bit, and then I'll talk about what the Dolby Atmos system is for those who are unfamiliar.
We got audio control, Maestro X9. We got the Pantages G4. We got the Savoy G4. And we got the Avalon G4, along with two 1,000 watt amps running the subwoofers. The subs are underpowered immensely right now. They're only getting 1,000 each. They could probably handle 5,000 each or more.
Crazy amount of power.
So I get what I get. Every single speaker in this entire system has its own amplified channel all to itself. If you watch the older videos, you know I use Dirac Live.
And I'm going to skip ahead to it, kind of demoing really a little bit. Again, that's not a camera shake effect being added. That's really what's being recorded as he's doing this demo. So yeah, absolutely wild. For those of you who are audiophiles, I'm sure you'd probably be interested in this system and know a little bit more than I do, or a lot more than I do. But you know, this amount, I can only imagine the amount of pressure being felt on the ears, the chest, the lung, everything. This would just be crazy to experience. And what I was talking about earlier, the Dolby Atmos system, the Dolby Atmos system is essentially just an enhanced surround sound system. So normally you'd have maybe your 4 speakers that are, you know, located in your corners. And the Dolby Atmos system just takes it a notch further. And the official definition of the Dolby Atmos system is the Dolby Atmos system is an immersive audio technology that creates 3D soundscape by adding overhead speakers to traditional surround sound. So like I was mentioning earlier, allowing sound to move freely above the listener. So this is, again, enhances the sound a little bit, where you have it coming from the top, the sides, and all around you, just making the experience more immersive. So again, if you're into this type of stuff, I definitely recommend checking out the channel. Mead, they've been doing it for a long time, and they've been filming their processes. And so it's really cool to see. You can learn a lot from them. But I gave this video a like, and I'm going to jump to the next video. So this next video is called The Next Level of AI Games is Here. And this was uploaded by 2 Minute Papers. This is a really cool channel that shows a lot of cutting edge things that are coming out, more so related to technology. But they show some really cool stuff that's taking place and things that you may not hear about on some of the main social platforms. But this video I thought was really interesting because it's showing how you can input an image to this AI model, and it will then turn it into a game. That way you can walk around in the game and explore whatever image you submitted. So really cool to see here.
Check out this amazing new AI technique, Magica 2, where an image goes in, your image, and a playable video game comes out. And then we are going to explode DeepMind's Genie 2, and this is way better than that. I'll tell you about the differences with Genie 3 in a moment. And as of the making of this video, if everything goes well, and if we haven't crashed their servers yet, you can hopefully try it out too. Even
I just want to say that the link to this does not work anymore to try it out, but you can still check out the website for this. And also, I know that there's some who are for AI, some that are against AI. But the reality is that AI is a tool, and how people use it is up to them. But this is just a really cool and useful tool. And as a kid, I would have loved to have something like this where you can submit an image and you can turn it into a world that you could explore. I think is really, really cool. And so you can kind of see here, just kind of taking these images and turning them into a bigger world and exploring. Even something like this kid's image that was submitted, and now they're able to explore this little 2D drawing that they did. And of course, as you kind of with AI, what it will do is it'll take all this information that it has, and it's kind of guess and figure out what it is that you like. And it's also dealing with its own reasoning to figure out what it should generate, what it shouldn't generate, and kind of expand on the information that was originally input into it. So you may start out with a simplified drawing, but eventually it might turn into something that's just kind of like, where did this come from? And this is not what I had in mind. And that's because AI isn't magic. It's not reading your mind. It's just kind of trying to guess at what you may like and what you may want to see. And that's what this generative model is doing here.
With this pencil sketch. Okay, let's enter this world. So far so good. But it's a bit like a guided tour in IKEA. Stay on the arrows, you're fine. Wander off and you'll never be seen again, my friend. But even for all the good and bad, this really shows how incredibly quickly the AI space improves over time. Now, I will not.
So again, that's what I was mentioning earlier. You kind of venture a little bit further into what you submitted, and AI just kind of starts to guess and go crazy and go into its own imagination. So, your mileage may vary, depends on what you submit and what you're happy with. But again, AI is a tool. So from a brainstorming perspective, just trying to get an idea out there or just get a point across or show something to someone that's maybe in your mind. This is a really cool tool for that. And again, how you use the tool is up to you, but the tools do exist. And this is this is created by Magica, which is owned by Dynamic Labs. And again, they're using a real-time generative AI game engine to drive this world and users submit these images, and they're generating this on the fly so you could experience the world on your own in real time. So this is crazy technology. And again, this is created by Magica 2. And Magica 2 is owned by Dynamic Labs. So really cool website. Really cool creations that are going on here with what people are submitting. But again, you can see the examples of what was originally submitted and the videos that it's outputting here. And again, to take an image and turn it into video, that's been around for a while. But to take an image and turn it into a game and a world that you could explore, you can only imagine the infinite amount of possibilities with this and how useful this can be for children and just communication in general. This is just really cool and really creative. And it's interesting to see stuff like this. So I'm going to go back and give this video a like. And I'm going to go ahead and jump to the next video. Okay, the next video, for those of you who are into boats and just like to be out at sea or boating, I guess maybe you call it. This is a cool vehicle. I'm personally not into boats, but this is a really interesting vehicle. This is an amphibious vehicle. An amphibious meaning it can operate on both land and at sea. And this video is called Introducing the Stabix 250 UC Amphibious Model. And this is uploaded by Stabix. I'm not sure how to pronounce it correctly. I believe they're a company from New Zealand, but this is a cool video.
Pretty exciting day today here at Stabix. Rolling off the production line for the first time is the new 250 UC. The 250 UC is 25 foot in length and has a full width cabin using the Anura Amphibious technology.
So that shot right there is really cool. It's pretty loose gravel and rock here, and just to be able to drive out of the water, drive onto the road, and drive where you need to go. Now, of course, road laws will still apply, and depending on where you live. But if you live right by the water, or you're just someone that doesn't like to leave your boat in the water, this might be a solution to you. This is just one of those things that I just happened to come across and thought it was really interesting. And amphibious vehicles are nothing new, but this take on it is clearly they believe that there's a market for it, and they're putting these boats out there for others to enjoy. But I could definitely see the benefits. I mean, you want to go out with your family, and maybe you don't want to sit in the water. Maybe you want to go park on the shore somewhere, kind of out of the wind or something like that. This could be really cool. So I give this video a like because I thought this was interesting. I had never seen this take before done with amphibious vehicles. I've seen it with cars and ATVs, but not with a regular boat, just putting these wheels on it. So really cool concept, and I can see that being very functional. But I'm gonna go ahead and jump to the next video. Okay, jumping to something health related. This is called Smoker Lungs versus Healthy Lungs, and this is uploaded by Science Explained. And this video is pretty self-explanatory. It's just showing the difference between a set of healthy lungs and the lungs on the black lungs here on the left here, unhealthy lungs. So this is just a good example.
And you can see so inspiration, expiration, they totally deflate. And they're right back to where they were before we started. It does a little bit with the PEEP, but it's not quite as impressive. Because these lungs are COPD lungs, cancerous lungs, the elastance is gone, so they'll stretch out, but then the recoil of them just snaps right back because there's nothing to help hold them open.
So yeah, just a very striking visual. I'm a visual learner, so things like this really help, and this even helps to know for your own lungs from shortness of breath and things like that. This is probably what it looks like on the inside, and I know everyone has their vices, and you know, I know that smoking is one of those things that many people often enjoy, but you know, if you watch this and you smoke, you know, not putting what anyone does down, but please, you know, if you could find something healthier for yourself. I know that it might be something to help deal with stress and many other different things in life, but if you could just find a healthier alternative. I know that everybody has their vices, but this is one of those things that you can see the health effects that it may be having on yourself and other people. But anyway, I just like this because I'm a visual learner, and I like to see those visuals of things, and it self-explains a lot easier. And with a nurse also showing, you know, or kind of narrating what's taking place there. Really interesting to see. I gave that a like, and I'm going to go ahead and jump to something a little bit different. Just going to jump to some comedy, just to kind of lighten the mood a little bit. This video is called How Cryptocurrency Works. And even though it says how cryptocurrency works, I think that this can apply to any type of investing. Now, whether that be investing in cryptocurrencies, the stock market, or just investing in just your normal everyday life. Investing doesn't have to mean putting money in the stock market, into cryptocurrencies, into bonds and things like that. You can also invest this in your everyday life, rather it be investing in a new skill, investing in you get the examples, but I just want to say that investing can apply to anything. And with investing, you could lose your initial investment, and you could also gain a lot from something. So anyway, this is just kind of a little bit of comedy relating to that. Okay, I'll give it a try. Put some in. Whoa. Okay, it works. Put a little bit more in. Okay, I'm convinced. I'm going all in. And some. I'm sorry, it kills me every time, but that's just the reality of investing in anything, and especially in the stock market, cryptocurrencies, things like that. All those things, anything can happen in anything, like I said. So that's just funny. Just a little reminder to maybe not fully commit to something, maybe bits and pieces, and just kind of enjoy what you may get from those investments. Again, you can invest in anything. And that just shows that you don't know, nothing is guaranteed, and don't be willing to invest more than you're willing to lose. So anyway, I'm gonna give this video a like. I know this isn't the original source of this video. This video has been shared so many different times online, I can't find the original, but that's just the video there. I gave it a like, and I'm gonna jump to the next video. This video is jumping to the apparel industry. And this is called Taiwan Entrepreneur Marketing Banana Fiber to the Global Apparel Industry. And this was uploaded by Taiwan Plus News. And this video is interesting because it just talks about the usage of the fiber within the banana tree to be used in the manufacturing process. So it's a waste product or something that would already be a waste product. And they're finding a use for the fibers that are contained, I believe, within the trunk of the tree. I don't think it's from the banana or the banana peel itself. But yeah, I'm going to let this video play.
Nelson Yang watches closely as the workers at his central Taiwan factory process what he hopes will be Taiwan's next hit export. It's not a new computer chip or some breakthrough electronics. Instead, it's a humble product of local farms, the banana tree, carefully processed into just the kind of natural, sustainable fiber that international shoe and clothing brands have a growing hunger for. Since at least 2008, European sneaker brands have been seeking out materials.
So you can see right there, those are some of the products created from the fusion of these banana fibers. I'm assuming they infused them into other things. I believe they said cotton and a few other things earlier, but you can see here they have, looks like some biodegradable, looks like floss picks for the teeth or dental floss picks. This tray here, this pen, these fabrics, I believe are infused with cotton. You even have these socks. And I saw a shoe somewhere there.
Just like this one, perfect for blending with cotton into yarn, or for shaping into vegan leather. The banana fibers come from the...
Yeah, see, there you go, kind of these fusions, but I think this is really good. I mean, we need to kind of look at how we consume certain things and how we can come up with better solutions that make things more sustainable. And personally, I would have no problem wearing something that's made out of banana fibers. I couldn't even tell you what my clothes are made out of now, you know. Polyester fibers maybe mixed with a blend of cotton, but that polyester fiber is still just spin and woven plastic. So something like this, I would definitely wear. I know the pricing of these things may vary, but if this is just a waste product, I believe here it's coming from these parts of the tree, the trunk of the tree, I don't have any problem with it. I think this is really cool, and I hope that this grows a little bit more. And I gave this video a like because it's interesting, it's sustainable, and it could potentially solve a big problem. And these kind of fusions of fibers from things like bananas or other biodegradable things, they're not new, but the applications that people are using them for are. So interesting, I gave that a like. And since we're at the end of the video, we're going to do what I always like to do, which is end with some type of music. Okay, jumping to the end of the video, this song is called Home for the Holidays by Besu, and this was uploaded by them. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing the name correctly, but this is a song that I came across that I enjoyed, and I thought some of you might too. I'm going to go ahead and let this play, but I want to thank you if you made it this far in the video. This channel is new, and every time I post videos, it's always different videos, different music, different topics, and some of these things may not have been interesting to you this time around, but next time some of the videos may be. So just think of this as just your online internet shuffle, just trying to expose different people to different things. Some of these videos you may have seen before, some of you may not. They may be new to you, and that's all that matters. So I'm just here as your internet guide for a little bit of time, and I appreciate you sticking with me this far in the video. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and head out. If you have any comments or questions, please feel free to leave them below, and I'll see you next time. Take it easy.